Hi guys! Welcome sa enginerdmath channel. Sa video na to ay tuturo ko sa inyo ang integration of powers of sine and cosine. So kung gusto nyo itong matutunan, just keep on watching. Okay, so this time ay ituturo ko naman sa inyo yung integration of powers of sine and cosine. So, ibig sabihin, pwede tayong magkaroon ng integral ng sine raised to certain exponent, integral ng cosine raised to certain exponent, at pwedeng combination or product ng integral ng cosine at sine raised to certain exponent, depende sa iba't ibang cases. Depende to kung yung exponent ba niya is even or odd. So, consider natin yung iba't ibang cases kapag nag-integrate tayo ng powers of sine and cosine, kung paano ba yung technique or paano natin aatakihin yung pag-i-integrate sa mga ganitong cases. So, meron tayong 4 na cases na i-consider dito. Okay, so, let's start with case 1. So, integral ng sine raised to n u du or integral ng cosine raised to n u du where n is an odd integer. Okay, so ibig sabihin, meron tayong separate integral. So, either sine lang or cosine na naka-raise sa exponent na n kung saan yung n ay odd. Okay, so take note, odd. So for the first example, we have integral ng cosine raised to the third power x dx. Okay? So kapag meron tayong odd exponent doon sa ating cosine or sine, ang gagawin natin is i-apply natin dito yung identity na cosine squared x plus sine squared x equals 1. So, ibig sabihin, palalabasin natin or hatiin natin yung odd exponent na dapat meron kang squared na exponent dun sa cosine or sine. So, halimbawa dito sa integral ng cos cube x dx, so, hahatiin natin to as cos squared x times cos x dx. And then, itong ang cos squared x, itatransform natin using this identity as a sine. So, equal to saan? 1 minus sine squared x, right? Transpose. So, magiging integral ng yung cos squared x is 1 minus sine squared x times cos x dx. Okay? Tapos, i-distribute natin, magiging integral ng cos x dx minus integral ng sine squared cos x dx. So, itong integral ng cos x dx, integrable na siya, right? Ano ulit yung integral ng cos x dx? Positive sine x, right? And then dito naman sa negative, integral ng sine squared x cos x dx, ano yung ililetyo natin dito? Etong sine x. Kasi kapag derivative natin, we have du is equal to cos x dx. So, ito na yun, right? So, kaya, hinati natin, nag-iwan tayo ng isang cos x para kapag tinransform natin yung cos squared x or any power noong cosine natin na raised to even power, matatransform natin into Pythagorean relation kapag distribute natin. Therefore, pwede natin laging i-let u is itong sine x. Okay? So, therefore, we have negative integral ng sine squared x is u squared na lang, and then cos x dx is just du. So, therefore, ma-integrate natin to using power formula. So, it is equal to what? Negative u raised to the third over 3, right? But yung u is originally sine x, so ibalik natin, equal siya sa negative sine cube x over 3. And then, isama ko tong una nating integral na positive sine x. We have sine x minus sine cube x over 3 plus c. Okay, so therefore, this is the final answer. Okay? Next, we have integral of sine raised to the 5th power x dx. Okay, so this time, meron naman tayong sine na naka-raise sa odd exponent na 5. So, kapag ganito, ang gagawin natin is, kailangan mag-iiwan tayo ng isang sine x dx. So, meron na lang tayong sine raised to the 4th power, right? So, gawin natin, sine squared x quantity squared. So, equal yan sa sine raised to the 4th, right? Law of exponent, multiply. So, therefore, kapag tinransform natin ito using Pythagorean relation, equal to saan? Integral ng 1 minus cos squared x quantity squared sine x dx. And then, evaluate natin itong square of a binomial. So, 1 minus 2 cos squared x plus cos raised to the 4th x, right? Shortcut for square of a binomial. Then, times sine dx. Then, distribute uli natin yung sine x dx. We have integral ng sine x dx minus 2 integral ng cos squared x sine x dx plus integral ng cos to the 4th x sine x dx. So, ito, integrable na siya. Ano uli integral ng sine x dx? Negative cos x. And then, itong dalawa, this time, ito naman yung opposite version nung sa example number 1. Ang ililet yun naman natin dito is yung cos x. Para kapag derivative natin, we have du is equal to sine x dx negative. So, kailangan lang natin is negative sine x dx, right? So, divide natin both sides by negative. We have negative du is equal to sine x dx. So, ito na yun. So, therefore, para dito sa integral na to, it is equal to negative 2 integral. Yung cos squared x magiging simply u squared. And then, itong sine x dx is simply negative du. Or, equal na to saan? So, itong negative, labas ko na lang positive to na integral ng u squared du. So, equal to sa 2 power rule uli, u raised to the 3rd over 3. So, balik natin in terms of x, cos x. So, 2 cos cube x over 3. Okay? And then dito, ganun din, equal to saan? Same substitution din na integral ng u to the 4th negative du. Or negative integral ng u to the 4th du, power formula, negative u to the 5th over 5. So, balik natin in terms of x na cos x, negative cos to the 5th x over 5. So, pagsama-samahin natin itong tatlo, we have negative cos x plus 2 cos cube x over 3 minus cos to the 5th x over 5 plus c. So, therefore, this is the final answer. Okay? Next, we have the case 2. Integral of sin raised to nx times cos raised to mx dx where at least one of the exponents is odd. So, this time, product na siya ng sine at cosine na merong exponent na n at m respectively, kung saan, at least daw dun sa n at m, dapat isa doon is odd. So, for example, integral ng sine cube x cos to the 4th x dx. So, meron tayong odd exponent dun sa sine which is 3. Even naman na exponent din sa cosine na 4. So, pag gano'n, ipa-priority nyo na doon sa merong trigo function na odd exponent. So, this time sine, right? Kukuha kayo ng isang exponent doon and then yung matitira is magiging even, right? So, gagawin nyo, integral ng sine squared x cos to the 4th x sine x dx. So, apply ngayon natin yung case natin doon sa examples 1 at 2. So, itatransform natin itong sine squared x in terms of cosine using Pythagorean relation. Para, kapag distribute natin itong sine x dx, meron tayong malalet yun na cosine. Right? Kasi derivative ng cosine is sine x dx. Okay? So, pag ginawa natin to, equal to sa 1 minus cos squared x. Then, dahil nga yung cosine naman natin is even, no problem, pwede natin i-distribute ito dito. So, magiging equal to sa, distribute na natin pala lahat. So, integral ng cos to the 4th x sine x dx minus integral ng cos squared x times cos to the 4th x is cos to the 6x and then itong sine x dx. Okay? So, apply uli natin yung u substitution na let u natin this time is what? Cos x nga. Para du is equal to sine x dx. Negative. Or, divide natin both sides by negative 1 kasi sine x dx lang kailangan natin. Negative du is equal to sine x dx. So, therefore, this integral is equal to u to the 4th times negative du or negative integral ng u to the 4th du, right? Applying power formula, we have u to the 5th over 5. And then, balik natin in terms of x, negative cos to the 5th x over 5. Same lang din dito, negative integral ng u to the 6th negative du. So, parang positive na yan. Integral ng u to the 6th du. Applying power formula, we have u to the 7th over 7. And then, balik natin in terms of x na cosine equal siya sa cos to the 7th x over 7. So, pagsamahin natin silang dalawa, negative cos to the 5th x over 5 plus cos to the 7x over 7 plus c. So, therefore, this is the final answer. Okay? So, for the next case, case 3, we have integral of sin raised to nu du and integral of cosine raised to nu du where n is an even integer. So, this time, separate uli either integral ng sin raised to nu du or integral ng cos raised to nu du. This time, n mo naman is even integer. So, kapag ganon, gagamit daw tayo ng trigonometric identities na sin squared x is equal to 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. Then, cosine squared x is equal to 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. Okay, so sa trigo identity natin to, right? Kung maaalala nyo. So, let's try to solve this example. Integral ng sin squared x dx. So, this time, even yung exponent niya na 2. So, apply natin tong identity. So, transform natin ito as integral ng 1 minus cosine 2x over 2 dx. Okay? Kasi ito yung identity niya. So, kapag distribute natin itong 2, tsaka itong dx, magiging integral ng 1/2 dx minus integral ng 1/2 cos 2x dx. So, ito, anong integral niyan? Parang yung 1/2 constant lang, labas natin, then integral ng dx. So, anong integral ng dx? Simply x. Okay, minus, itong 1/2, labas ko na rin, 1/2 integral ng cos 2x dx. So, this time, meron tayong coefficient sa x nung cosine. So, therefore, ililet yung muna natin yan na 2x. Then, du is equal to 2 dx. So, divide natin both sides by 2. We have du over 2 is equal to dx. So, therefore, it is equal to negative 1/2 integral ng cosine. 2x is just u. And then, itong dx equal siya sa du over 2. So, labas natin itong 1/2, magiging negative 1/4 na siya. 1/2 times 1/2. Then, integral ng cos u du. Ano ulit integral ng cos u du? So, we have negative 1/4 sin u. And then, ibalik natin yung u in terms of x na 2x. We have negative 1/4 sin 2x. And then, combine natin itong 1/2 x. Meron tayong final answer na 1/2 x minus 1/4 sin 2x plus c. So, therefore, this is the final answer. Okay? Next, we have case 4. Integral of sin raised to nx cos raised to mx dx where both m and n are even. Okay, so this time, product naman tayo ng sine at cosine na merong exponent na n at m respectively kung saan pareho yung m at n na even. So, almost similar lang to doon sa ating case 3. So, transform natin yung power ng sine at cosine using these identities. So, sige, try natin. Integral ng sine squared x cos to the 4th x dx. Okay, so apply natin yung identity. So, integral, itong sine squared x equal siya sa 1 minus cosine 2x over 2, right? Times, itong cos to the 4th x, pwede muna natin gawin as cos squared x quantity squared. So, therefore, yung cos squared x equal naman dito sa 1 plus cos 2x over 2 and then may square pa, dx. So, simplify muna natin. Integral ng, so simplify muna natin. We have 1 minus cos 2x over 2 times 1 plus cos 2x squared over 2 squared, distribute yung exponent or 4 na to. Right? dx. So, itong 2 times 4, 8. So, parang constant siya. So, igigilid ko na lang as 1/8 integral ng, so, simplify natin tong expression. So, 1 minus cos 2x times 1 plus cos 2x times 1 plus cos 2x dx. So, ito muna yung evaluate natin. So, may shortcut dyan, right? Ano siya? 1 minus cos squared 2x. Then, tsaka natin i-FOIL sa 1 minus cos 2x. Okay? So, simplifying further, we have 1/8 integral ng, so, 1, then, 1 times cos 2x is plus cos 2x. Then, negative cos squared 2x times 1 is negative cos squared 2x. And then, negative cos squared 2x times cos 2x is negative cos cube 2x. Then, dx. Okay, so, therefore, pwede natin gawin is distribute natin itong integral symbol tsaka yung dx operator. So, we have integral ng dx plus, so lahat sila nakamultiply sa 1/8, right? Integral ng cos 2x dx minus integral ng cos squared 2x dx minus integral ng cos cube 2x dx. So, ito integrable na siya, right? Ano siya? X lang, right? Plus, itong integral ng cos 2x. Integrable agad. So, meron tayong 2x na angle. So, ililet u pa natin na u be equal to x. Then, du is equal to 2 dx. Divide both sides by 2. Du over 2 is equal to dx. So, therefore, equal to sa integral ng cos u du over 2. Or 1/2 integral ng cos u du. Integral ng cosine is what? 1/2 sine u. So, ibalik natin ngayon itong u. In terms of 2x, we have 1/2 sine 2x. Okay? So, dito naman tayo sa negative integral ng cos 2x dx. So, mapapansin nyo, ang exponent niya is even. Right? So, therefore, apply uli natin itong identity sa cos squared x. But this time, dahil yung angle niya na is 2x, ang ipapalit naman natin dito sa 1 plus cos 2x over 2, sa cos 2x magiging 4x. Okay? So, equal to sa negative integral ng 1 plus cos 4x over 2 dx. So, we have negative 1/2, distribute natin yung 2, dx minus 1/2 integral ng cos 4x dx. So, therefore, it is equal to negative 1/2 x, then minus 1/2. So, ito cos 4x. So, ililet uli natin itong 4x. So, parang ito rin yung case natin dito. So, parang magkakaroon lang naman tayo ng denominator kung ano yung numerical coefficient ng x, right? So, 4. So, parang equal lang to sa 1/4. Then, same integral ng cos 4x is sin 4x. So, shinortcut ko na lang. Same lang din naman dito. So, equal to sa 1/2 times 1/4 or 1 over 8 sin 4x. Okay, last. Ito na lang. Negative integral ng cos cube 2x dx. So, this time, ang exponent natin sa cosine is add. So, apply natin yung ginawa natin dun sa case 1. So, gawin natin. So, continue ko dito. I-separate natin yung isang cos 2x. Then, magtira tayo ng cos squared 2x dx. Tapos, i-transform natin ito in terms of sine using Pythagorean relations. Yung 1 minus sine squared 2x times cosine 2x dx. Tapos, distribute integral ng cos 2x minus integral ng sine squared 2x cos 2x dx. Okay, so ito, alam na natin integral niyan. Kanina, 1/2 sine 2x. So, 1/2 sine 2x. Okay, so wag pala natin kalimutan, negative to. So, dapat may negative to. And then ito, pag distribute din natin negative, magiging positive na to. Positive integral nito. So, this time, ililet natin. Anong ililet natin? Let u be equal to sine 2x. Right? So, para du is equal to cos 2x dx times 2. Right? Chain rule. So, kailangan lang natin is cos 2x dx. So, divide natin both sides by 2. du over 2 is equal to cos 2x dx. So, therefore, equal to sa, positive na siya, right? Integral ng u squared, kasi sin 2x is u, tas naka-squared, then cos 2x dx is du over 2. So, 1/2 integral ng u squared du. Labas si 1/2. Power formula, 1/2 u to the third over 3. Then, yung u is originally sin 2x. We have 1/2. So, times 3 pa pala. So, 1/6. 2 times 3, 6. Then, sin cube 2x. Okay? So, pagsama-samahin na natin. So, una is itong x. Pangalawa is itong positive 1/2 sin 2x. Pangatlo, itong dalawa yung negative 1/2 x minus 1/8 sin 4x. Then last, itong huli, ano nakuha natin? Negative 1/2 sin 2x at itong positive 1/6 sin cube 2x. Then, lahat sila nakamultiply sa 1/8. Ito. Plus c. And then, pwede natin i-combine yung similar terms. So, meron, right? Etong x saka negative 1/2 x equal yan saan? Positive 1/2 x. Etong 1/2 sin 2x saka negative 1/2 sin 2x cancel. Okay? So, meron ba tayong makakombine? Wala na. So, therefore, copyin ko na lang itong negative 1/8 sin 4x and then itong positive 1/6 sin cube 2x. Then, lahat sila nakamultiply pa sa 1/8 plus c. Okay, so pag distribute natin itong 1/8 sa bawat term, we have 1/16x minus 1/64 sin 4x plus 1/48 sin cube 2x plus c. So, therefore, this is the final answer. Okay? Okay, so I think that's it for this video, integration of powers of sine and cosine. So, practice lang kayong mag-solve para ma-master nyo yung mga ganitong types of integrals. Okay? So, sana ay may natutunan kayo sa video na to at maraming salamat sa panonood.